ended and I woke up and I was deliriously happy. I was back in the city where I was born, where all my relatives were from over 120 years ago. We moved to Chicago, but now my kids were in this city. And I knew what song they were going to play. It was me and Frank Sinatra, New York, New York. And I could tell everybody on the plane was like, that's the greatest singer ever. And we're looking at me and think, this guy can't sing. So, I love New York, how edgy it is. The people are impatient, they're in a rush, they're very focused, and yet they're resilient. So I had an afternoon and a morning to myself there, and unfortunately it was like the biggest rainstorm in weeks or months in that city. Fortunately, I listened to the voice of a very sage 92-year-old woman who was born in New York, that I should carry an umbrella. That was my mom. But my phone was running out of juice, and I was at about 1%. So I ducked into a Chase Bank, charged my phone, and went looking for New York there, and I found it. A woman sat down, she was like 85 years old, and we started talking, and she said, how you doing? I said, well, even with the rain, I can't complain. And she looked at me and said, go ahead, everybody else does. She says, where are you from? I said, well, I'm from Chicago, but I was born in New York. And she said, you were born in New York? Then you're a New Yorker. And she told me that she was a teacher and taught health education in community college. And I said, oh, that's interesting. And she said, I want to give you a quiz that I give my students. And I thought, I didn't expect to come out of the rain and get an anatomy lesson, you know. She says, all right, 5 parts of the head, 3 letters, you got 2 minutes. Geez, this is stressful. I said, all right, ear, eye. She goes, that's 2 out of 5. That's not going to get you into med school. So I'm getting stressed out, and I go, can you give me a hint? And she goes, no hints. I said, all right. She goes, all right, I'm going to give you a hint. She goes like this. I go, gum? She goes, yeah. And I go, lip? And she goes, yeah, okay, that's 4 out of 5. One more, I'll give you one more hint. Spielberg movie. Schindler's List. I'm thinking, I'm gonna go, Jaws, yeah, Jaws. She goes, great. And I go, okay, well, it was really nice to meet you. And she goes, no. You gotta do the bottom part of the body as well. 5 words, 3 letters, 2 minutes. I said, Jesus Christ. She goes, don't take the Lord's name in vain. I'm a church-going lady. I go, I'm sorry. Toe, leg, arm. She goes, all right. Can you give me a hint? Oh, man. She goes, all right. I go, ass? She goes, don't curse. She goes again. Hip? She goes, yeah. And he goes, you got one more. I'll give you one hint. Creation story. And I said, I don't know about this. I'm Jewish, all right? I know egg rolls. I don't know creation story. And she gets up, she goes, well, think about it. It was nice to meet you. I gotta get a cab. And I said, wait. I want to go get some soul food. We were in Harlem. I'd like to know where you recommend for soul food in Harlem. She goes, don't go to Sylvie's. That's where all the celebrities go. That's where everybody recommends on Yelp. Don't go there. Go to Jacob's on Lenox. Okay, I'll go. So I'm walking in the rain, going to this restaurant, and I go in there and there's this giant, fantastic buffet of soul food. They've got cornbread, collard greens, chicken, pie, everything, and it's a feast, and they weigh the food. It's like $12. It's one of the best meals I've ever had, and I go, I'm gonna get some more. And I get some more chicken, ribs. I'm like, rib! That's the 5th word, rib! I'm so happy. and I leave. And I'm gonna go meet my kid Noah for coffee. Because what do people in New York do at the end of the week, on a stressful Friday afternoon in the rain? They go into a crowded coffee shop, look for a table, and drink coffee. So I go into a coffee shop, I meet my kid. Noah, what's up? And Noah's like, Dad, what did you do all day in New York? I said, no, I'm gonna ask the questions this time. Can you name 5 parts of the head? 3 letters. You got 2 minutes.